All right, y'all. We about to on Drake for the end of the show, as usual. Which it really ain't no on Drake. He shits on himself. It's crazy how and it's insane how crazy it is because Drake on himself and then let other people piss on him. So it's like he just a walking toilet for himself and everyone else. Man, let me see if I can find this. We go to, where is it at? Was it on X? Let's see. I think it was on X. Before we start, man, I just want to go on and put the alert on here.
Warning.
We about to see some bitch ass hoe ass. Okay. You are about to see prolonged images of Drake. And if Nana is in the room, please go on and give her some of that good old Z-Quil. Because I'm telling you, that shit works fast. It works fast and it's efficient. Go on in, if you got children in the room, we won't tell nobody. Go on and give that 2-month-old that good old Z-Quil. Get them out of here so they can't absorb consciously what the we about to start looking at. All right, as you know, I need to put on my protective gear because usually it's for the Drizzy Reddit, but I don't know if we go to the Drizzy Reddit or not. But we about to see some prolonged Drake poetry. This bitch ass nigga been posting pictures on the goddamn Instagram, and this how weird his fans is. A dude posted, okay, do we agree the abs are real? Wow. Okay. All right. Now, this nigga is up here steady doing a finger bang or whatever from up on top of this. Okay. And some goddamn cheerleader. Oh, I thought there was a cheerleader skirt for a second. It looked like these are some shorts. But since it's the struggle stream, this nigga is in the goddamn cheerleader skirt and dancing. Just left his child's birthday, but it looked like he stood up here double cupping, sipping lean, right after his child turned 18. And it's one thing to drink alcohol, but to sit here and pretend like you drinking, that is full of NyQuil, nigga. That nigga can't really handle no goddamn real damn activist in this bitch. Anyway, somebody came in here capping and shit, talking about, let me explain why this body is 100% real. You can't transfer abs except you grab from thighs, and that would take years to complete and heal on both fronts. Drake has been up in the belt since 2023, so when did he get this procedure? Secondly, where are the scars? First off, you shut up, because you don't even know what the you talking about. Somebody said, men on Twitter trying to start a dialogue about another man's abs. What are we doing here? Which, hey,
good question.
That's a good question, because I didn't post this post. I'm just reacting to the post. This posting the shit. If they didn't post it, I wouldn't have said about the shit. And I didn't put nothing in here. This is how I'm trying to talk myself out of being a part of the group of people he's talking about. But technically, and I brought you into it too, Briss, and all y'all too. So sorry, guys. Hey, it is what it is. Somebody said, I think it was just haters being hateful, which is true. That's what's happening. But this nigga, these aren't real. Somebody pointed out, they said, his abs literally exceed his chest. What type of gay post is this?
Oh, shit.
Somebody, I don't know what this was thinking. Y'all read this yourself and shit. I'm thinking this was DJ Academics that posted that. I'm not gonna read that, but y'all read that, and we gonna keep on moving. Let's see. Somebody said, A, this tweet is very gay, and B, his abs sticking out more than his chest. Probably the fakest abs I ever seen in my life. Somebody else said, if you have trained longer than 6 months, you would know they are not real due to how much fat he has on the rest of his body. And for anybody who don't know how abs working, do you know how skinny you really got to be on some real, to have abs really on some real, ain't the healthiest to just be walking around with on some real, like, visible six-pack if you ain't got a lot of muscle on top of it. You basically got to get to what is it, 4% body fat, 3-4%?
I thought it was like 6. It's down there.
It's very,
it's not what he got going on.
This is like 25% body fat this got walking around right here and shit. This nigga got the same amount of body fat as my fat ass is walking around with. Look at this nigga neck. How you gonna have a goddamn whole Frank packer? If he, That's why he leaning his head down. If he was to look straight ahead, it would be a 3-pack of Franks in the back of this nigga's neck. All right. So, but they all on here sucking balls as usual. Now,
according to the Google, you need is 10 to 15% for visible abs.
Really?
10 to 15%, which right. that's still low as fuck.
That's low as fuck. But I'll tell you this right now, that nigga is at 48% body fat by the neck.
Yeah, he not close to that.
He ain't nowhere near that. Even real big dudes, neck be all skinny. You can see you ain't a natural 6-pack. You ain't having no. Even a bodybuilder, unless you just real hooked up, and them be on all sorts of enhancements. The nigga Drake can enhance the goddamn thing, but probably put some goddamn glit on this butthole to enhance that backdoor action for Bakken. Nasty mother putting glit on his asshole for Bakken. These niggas is weird. These
God damn.
Speaking of niggas putting glit on their asshole, DJ Academics responding to people about the leaks and talking about, don't let me break y'all heart. Now, I got a question and shit. Do you feel like Jay-Z has had any help ever in any song? And I'm talking about about hooks or lines or anything, just one line or anything.
Yeah.
And I ain't go front. I remember they said Lupe Fiasco was around during the Black Album, and I think between that Kingdom Come shit, and I believe it in shit. Lupe Fiasco do got Jay-Z level rhymes, and if Jay-Z go take some bars from anybody, I can see that. Do I think he getting whole ass songs? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know how many times I done told y'all this, but Jay-Z is scumbag. You goddamn right. I think this nigga done probably took some whole ass songs. A lot of them, nah. But I'm not saying he ain't got the skills to not do it. But I think this nigga cheats. I don't think
he took Young Gun.
Yeah, he took the whole flow. But like Jay-Z would never do that. Jay-Z done over his whole Old Neighbor Marcy projects. Y'all remember when he set up that Bitcoin cafe in that bitch trying to teach who can't even barely pay their rent how to invest in some goddamn Bitcoin? Huh? Do you remember that? I don't even think that shit's still open. And when they used him to get the Brooklyn Nets over there so they can dishfire that whole damn area. Y'all remember that? Jay-Z don't give a. So do I think this nigga is Drake levels of it? No, hell no. But yeah, I think that nigga done it before. That's because I don't think Jay-Z is a trustworthy motherfucker though. But that's just me though. Y'all let y'all fandoms and override y'all and that. I don't give a does DJ Academics probably suck dick every night before he go to sleep? Sure. Sure. But do I think he lying about this? I don't. I really don't think he lying about that part of it. All right. Okay. And that's hyperbole, allegedly, on him putting glitter around his butthole and sucking dick before he go to sleep. It just sounds like it's something he would do. I'm just saying. And for anybody that's new here, be like, well, you weird for thinking of the shit. It's DJ Academics. What other thoughts go pop in my head? What? Oh, he's such a manly person. He gets all the girls, and he's a heterosexual. No, that don't. It's DJ Academics. Same thing with Drake. It's for people that be like, where you coming up with this? Because it's a part of the subject matter. Duh.
Not head of the schedule. Not head of the schedules.
He is definitely he is ahead of the schedule of head of schedules by giving head on schedule is what that nigga is times 3. What the young people be saying, bars. Now somebody else brought up somebody said people chose to ignore. So basically apparently Xanax Damage was given to Future by this artist right here. And the people in the comments all said the same I said. Don't nobody think Future is a goddamn super lyricist. And Future don't never say he a super lyricist. Future ain't never said I'm the best rapper alive ever. He ain't never said he was a GOAT. He ain't never said last name ever, first name greatest, and no stupid shit like that. Future just talk about yo bitch and being barred out. And don't nobody give a fuck if anybody give a whole goddamn song in the Future. He don't get this nigga dreads was fake. But Future in position himself to be the super great MC or nothing like that. See, and that's the thing about being a fake ass. See, when you're a fake and people find out that the emperor has no clothes, they gonna laugh at you. Even Future and shit, even with his hair being damn fake dreads, and nobody give a f. Cause Future really has let us know that he really just here to pose and father children that he probably not gonna be in their life for the majority of the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he made that known. Not I'm here to be the greatest or nothing like that. All right. Let's go and get to these. Then somebody else dropped some, I guess some other shit about Drake. But let me get to the goddamn, what's his name? Make sure y'all go over, check out, the Ville. We about to go to the Ville right now.
Now it looks like the OVO sweatshop is retaliating.
Make sure y'all go follow the Ville if you ain't. I'm pretty sure if you already here, you following the Ville already and shit though. But if you ain't, go over there. He does real life journalism and researching. And he keeps it alleged. He keeps it alleged. All right, let's go.
Retaliating against Drake, and they are leaking a whole bunch of reference tracks. They are leaking a whole bunch of ghostwriting tracks that Drake is responsible of covering, that Drake is responsible of using. The first one was on September 20th for the song Trump Tower featuring Central C, and it looks like this was the first of many that ended up getting leaked. The person that leaked that record back in the 20th of September this year was Dim Crux. Dim Crux is a producer for the artist Beam. Beam is an artist that is being credited for Her Loss, but he's also being talked about because of this reference track from Trump Tower.
And I ain't gonna front. I had seen this exact jacket at Walmart with the orange lining and everything, man. Drake, will you pay these, man? Please, let's continue.
Now, a lot of people are saying, well, these are just reference tracks. Yeah, that is true. These are just reference tracks, but he was never credited for all the dogs. You can see here, Beam for all the dogs. He was never credited for that. The only thing publicly that Beam has been credited for when it comes to Drake's music is the records for Her Loss. You could see here on major distribution, he was credited as Ty Shane Thompson. That's his real name. He goes by the professional name Beam, and he's a Jamaican-born American rapper. He is an artist that got credited on Her Loss. And his producer is exposing all of this. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know if it's unintentional, but it seems like he is sharing all of this information, which takes us back to Euphoria. Because remember what Kendrick said in Euphoria. In the song Euphoria, Kendrick Lamar mentioned somebody that was ghostwriting for Drake. He talks about Beam. When Kendrick says, yeah, bring him out too, I'll clean him out too, tell Beam that he better stay right with you. He says Beam is a multi-talented artist, producer, songwriter within the music industry. He's collaborated with Beyonce, good friend with Justin Bieber, and notably writing credits for Drake and 21 Savage on Rich Flex and major distribution. And his producer is leaking all of these reference tracks, proving to people that this is the truth. I don't know why his DJ is doing this. I don't know if Beam is upset at Drake. I'm not sure if he was upset.
I know why. Well, I have a theory. Drake is a bitch ass. Nobody likes him, and they just want to put the goddamn truth out here. But me, that's what I think. Me personally, allegedly, hyperbole.
Because he got named in the beef, I'm not too sure. This is crazy. This is another person that's in the OVO sweatshop, and I think that they're finally coming out. I think that they're upset that they have been closeted, that they have been hidden. And now I feel like, in a way, the producer is sharing all of this information so that way they could finally get the credit that they deserve. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. We'll keep it alleged. This is just my guess from it. This is just.
Shout out to JV, man. He be doing a good job. And shout out to JV for talking real fast. I was trying to find some breaks to add my own little so it didn't feel like, he's just stealing, content. But he just be so concise with it. And I wanted to do them fake and make faces, but I don't watch like that for real and shit, making faces and shit. So I want to go do that to y'all. And yeah, I'll just be watching shit with a regular face unless it's some real crazy shit that happen or whatever. Why the goddamn title is out the goddamn way? There we go. please don't copyright strike the channel, JV, because I didn't add nothing to it while we was watching. You just was a stream of good information, man. Yeah. So Drake look, we all know that Drake don't have talent. Been saying this shit from day one. Also, I want to do this for that gentleman Beam, man, because the picture now JV, man. I don't know if you don't like this Beam, dude, man, but this was a kind of egregious picture you kept using for this young man. So this what he looked like without looking like he about to swallow nuts, and man, this how he looked. I don't think JV did it on purpose. I'm just saying that was just crazy. But this is what the young man looked like, without looking like he about to swallow some. All right, just to put it out there. And as usual, it's just he just don't got that je ne sais quoi to be in front of the camera. It's looking like and shit. But I just want to not have the young man out there mouth agapped, because his mouth was agapped here, and then go have this particular type of microphone there, and it's just this what it be looking like in the Bussy rejuvenation room when Baca get home from trafficking and Drake be on his knees waiting for him. It looked like this. All right. Now I don't know none of these songs this is talking about as far. So we about to go to them crusty Instagram and see what the this is and shit, because I'm be honest, I don't understand how people be thinking. Even when somebody else write the shit, I'll be like, this shit don't sound good to me. But I'm old, so that's another thing. So let's go on over here to them crusty crux, them crux, and check some of this out. Let's listen to it. I don't know what song this is, but we go. Oh, okay, this is called Sawed Off. Maybe this is a remix to Cypress Hill. Shot off shotgun, hand on the pump, sipping on the 40. I see.
Feel like me camping outside, dodge. Jamaican, American hype, dodge. Them all I'm in now, alright, dodge. Problem come run up and try, dodge. Bad man, dark is night, dodge. Chop off the head, man, I fight, dodge. Now make one on we come outside, dodge. Me need a what? Me need.
Hey, that kind of sound like some Young Thug. A little bit. I like that shit. That shit was cool. Drake can't do nothing with that. Did Drake do a version of that where he it up? Because that actually sounded decent. This one right here is called Gladys Knight. Let's listen to this.
Hey, shawty, I'm out of pills. It's my problem, I don't wanna chill. This right hand got a Midas touching left hand on the wheel. Swore to myself that I wouldn't make a deal. Another deal.
Yeah, that sound like some bitch ass Drake shit right there. Drake be stealing all sorts of shit, man. Wow. Not saying you got some bitch ass shit, man. This ain't my. I'm gonna be honest. Drake done up this type of music for me. If I can hear Drake rapping it, it sound like trash. That first one sound like Young Thug or somebody else rapping the shit. So I could, but this right here sound like Drake could rap on it, and it sound trash to me. Not saying your version is trash, but I can't get past hearing Drake being associated with, so it sounds like that. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what this is.
They decide how they wanna clone me. Say cheese, cone piece.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely some Drake would steal and use. Now I ain't like that in general. I don't like that type of, that type of sound and shit.
See we special, press us down, my mind, what I shake up.
Now this sounds like somebody can actually sing, so this must not have been for Drake. It must have been for somebody else. Let's go here.
Forgiven. Gotta keep giving, can't give it. Forgiven.
Yeah, this that hookah music. This is not for me. Let's continue.
Palo y la corta y hacemos un remix. Okay, poder.
He was prepping Drake for his next accent still, and now you go, wow. Yeah, that dude a thief, man. Like JV said, though, we gonna keep it alleged hyperbole. Yeah, allegedly Drake stealing people's songs. That's not believable. But still alleged.